Beloved luminous hearts, I, Archangel Michael, come to you now in a wave of radiant love, carrying the frequencies of remembrance, empowerment, and transformation. Feel my presence as you read these words, for they are not merely letters upon a page, they are living currents of light encoded with the vibration of the Creator's love. I stand beside you as a companion of the soul, inviting you into a deeper experience of the power that has always been your birthright, the power of sacred love. This love is not sentimental nor bound by the fleeting emotions of the human world. It is the eternal force of creation itself, the heartbeat of the universe, the very essence of who you are. It is both the most intimate presence within you and the infinite energy that sustains galaxies. Today, I call you to awaken to this love, to embody it, and to allow it to reshape your life and your world. Before you entered this earthly existence, you were a luminous being of pure consciousness, flowing in harmony with the eternal dance of creation. Your soul vibrated with the resonance of sacred love, a love so complete that it required no conditions, no agreements, no proof. You were embraced by the infinite, and you knew yourself as part of the infinite. When you chose to incarnate as a human, you did so not to lose this love, but to experience the wonder of rediscovering it within the realm of form. You came to learn how to channel sacred love into a world of duality, to remember its presence even amidst the illusions of separation. And now, beloved ones, the time of remembrance is upon you. The veils of forgetfulness are thinning, and the song of sacred love is calling you home. Sacred love is not a love that demands or bargains. It does not depend on how others treat you or on the shifting circumstances of life. It is the love that simply is the love that breathes you, that animates every atom of your body, that holds the planets in their orbits and guides the unfolding of the stars. This love has never left you, though you may have turned your attention away from it. Every moment you have ever felt unworthy, every time you have judged yourself or another, every wound you have carried is but a temporary forgetting of this eternal truth: you are made of love, sustained by love, and destined to awaken fully into love. The human experience, with its joys and sorrows, is a magnificent playground for the awakening of sacred love. You came here to explore contrast so that you could choose love freely. Without the appearance of separation, there could be no conscious reunion. Without the shadow, the brilliance of light would remain unseen. And so, many of you have walked through lifetimes of challenge, heartbreaks, betrayals, disappointments, and fears, not as punishments, but as opportunities to expand your capacity to love. Every experience, even those you once labeled as painful or unfair, has been preparing you for this moment of awakening. The very wounds that once caused you to close your heart are the gateways through which the greatest love can now flow. Sacred love begins with the love of self, not the self of the personality, but the self of the soul. To awaken to sacred love is to remember that your worth is inherent, that you are lovable because you exist. Many of you have been taught to believe that love must be earned through achievement, obedience, or sacrifice. These are illusions born of fear. The truth is that you were loved before you took your first breath and will be loved long after the stars have faded. Your soul carries the imprint of divine perfection, and nothing you have done or failed to do can diminish it. When you turn inward and rest in the quiet center of your being, you can feel this love as a gentle warmth, a subtle presence, a silent yes that has been whispering to you since the beginning of time. To embrace sacred love is to release the patterns of judgment that keep you bound to suffering. Judgment is the voice of separation, the belief that you or others are anything less than divine. When you judge yourself, you dim the light of love within. When you judge others, you reinforce the illusion that they are separate from you. Sacred love calls you to see beyond appearances, to recognize the divine spark in every being, even those whose actions you cannot condone. This does not mean you must accept harmful behavior or remain in situations that dishonor you. Sacred love is not weakness, it is the greatest strength. It allows you to set boundaries with clarity and compassion, to speak your truth without fear, and to act in alignment with the highest good. When you view yourself and others through the eyes of sacred love, you bring healing to the deepest wounds of the human heart. Sacred love is also the key to transforming relationships. Many of you long for partnerships that reflect the depth of your soul, yet you search outside yourself for the love you have not fully claimed within. When you awaken to the sacred love that lives inside you, relationships cease to be transactions of need and become expressions of shared wholeness. You no longer seek someone to complete you, for you know you are already complete. From this awareness, love becomes a joyous overflow, a gift freely given and received. Such love cannot be threatened by change, for it is rooted in the eternal. Whether you walk beside another for a moment or a lifetime, the bond of sacred love remains unbroken. Beloved ones, the awakening of sacred love is not only a personal journey, it is a planetary mission. The Earth is ascending into a higher vibration, and the collective consciousness of humanity is evolving beyond fear and separation. Every heart that opens to sacred love becomes a beacon, radiating frequencies of healing and unity into the world. Your love uplifts the collective field more powerfully than you can imagine. A single thought of genuine compassion, a single act of unconditional kindness, sends ripples through the web of creation, touching lives far beyond your immediate awareness. When you choose love in the face of fear, you contribute to the birth of a new earth, one where peace, cooperation, and harmony are not distant dreams but living realities. The power of sacred love is not merely spiritual, it is creative. Love is the force that shapes galaxies and births new worlds. When you align with this power, you become a conscious co-creator of your reality. Your thoughts, words, and intentions are infused with the energy of creation, and what you focus upon begins to manifest with grace and speed. This is why it is so important to keep your heart clear and your mind aligned with love. Fear-based thinking creates fear-based outcomes, while love-based thinking opens the door to miracles. Trust that the universe responds to the vibration of your being more than to the content of your words. The more you embody sacred love, the more effortlessly your life aligns with beauty, abundance, and joy. Some of you may wonder how to cultivate this state of being when the world around you appears chaotic. Begin where you are, in the simplest of ways. Take a few moments each day to breathe consciously, to feel the rhythm of your heart, to silently affirm, I am the presence of sacred love. I am love in action. I am one with the source of all creation. These words are not merely affirmations, they are activations. They awaken dormant codes within your DNA, reminding your cells of their divine blueprint. As you practice, you may notice subtle shifts, a sense of peace where there was once anxiety, a softening of judgments you thought you could never release, a quiet joy that arises without reason. These are signs that the power of sacred love is awakening within you. Do not be discouraged by moments of doubt or by the reappearance of old fears. The journey of awakening is not a straight path, it is a spiral, bringing you deeper into love with each turn. When you feel resistance, meet it with gentleness. When pain surfaces, hold it in the embrace of your heart. Sacred love does not rush or force, it patiently waits for your readiness. Even your struggles are expressions of love, for they guide you to the places within that are calling for healing. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is part of the divine unfolding of your soul's plan. Beloved ones, as you awaken to the power of sacred love, you become a living temple of light. Your very presence begins to transform the spaces you inhabit. People feel calmer in your company without knowing why. Conflicts soften, hearts open, and miracles occur in the field of love you carry. This is not because you are special in a way others are not, it is because you are allowing the truth of who you are to shine. Sacred love is not exclusive. It belongs to everyone, because it is everyone. As more and more hearts awaken, the collective frequency of the planet rises, and the long-dreamed era of peace becomes inevitable. I, Archangel Michael, offer you my sword of blue flame to cut away the cords of fear that have bound your heart. I offer you my shield of light to protect the innocence of your love as you walk through the world. Call upon me whenever you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, and I will remind you of the power that lives within you. You are never alone. Legions of angels walk beside you, celebrating every moment you choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, unity over separation. Feel my wings around you now, wrapping you in the embrace of infinite safety and peace. Take a deep, slow breath and bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Imagine a brilliant rose gold light expanding within your heart, glowing brighter with each inhale. This is the flame of sacred love, the eternal spark of the Creator within you. See it expand until it fills your entire body, radiating outward into your home, your community, your nation, your planet. With each breath, affirm silently, I am the living presence of sacred love. I radiate love to all beings. I am one with all that is. Feel the truth of these words vibrating in every cell of your being. This is not imagination, it is remembrance. This is who you are. Beloved luminous hearts, the awakening of sacred love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. It requires no special knowledge, no complex rituals, no perfect circumstances. It asks only for your willingness to remember and to allow. The power of sacred love is already within you, waiting to be felt, expressed, and shared. As you embrace this love, you will find that fear dissolves, relationships transform, and life unfolds with a grace beyond understanding. You will discover that love is not something you seek, it is the very ground of your being. I am with you always, guiding you gently, protecting you fiercely, celebrating you endlessly. Together we are creating a world awakened to love, a world where every heart remembers its divine origin, a world where the power of sacred love flows without obstruction through every life. Shine, beloved one. Love without fear. Live as the radiant soul you were born to be. And know that in every moment, in every breath, you are held in the infinite embrace of the Creator's sacred love, now and forever.